Yeah.
All right. You're on a road trip, goes for a long, long way. You're driving, but there's one song that's stuck. I'm gonna have to date in your tape deck that's playing over and over for hours and hours. Normally, I would just ask the person to give me the name of that song, but because I know you're talented, sing a quick line of that song that you don't mind listening to over and over again.
Oh my goodness. I get these earworms all the time. So I get a lot of those songs. But the one that's actually sticking my head right now, and it's been in my head all day, the one little bit I know, you can't fool ya, I know. It's a little Bob Marley. It has to do with, a lot of times we tend to try to fool God. And even if you're not religious, if you're trying to fool God, you're fooling yourself. It all boils down to ourselves. Because even if you're religious or not, and I have to say this to people who are religious, when you read what religion states about God creating us or the universe creating us, we are a part of it, are a part of God, created from God. Just like the universe, we're all stardust. So we're all connected. We're all atoms. We're all created from the same stuff. So anytime we are trying to say that we can do something that we can't really do without attempting to learn how to do it, or attempting to put pressure ourselves to do it, or attempting to get better at it, then we start to fool ourselves. We're not fooling anybody else but ourselves first. And when we fool ourselves, yeah, we're attempting to fool God, but God feels the same, knows already, because it's the same thing. It's like, I don't know. Basically, we can't fool ourselves. So stop trying to fool ourselves. So that's what that song reminds me of. A lot of times we tell ourselves different things, and I see a lot of people telling themselves that they're pros at this and they're not really. And get to be a pro, work at it. If you tell yourself a pro, then dig down and search and put in the time to do it. So
great. So how is success like a pot-bellied pig?
How is success like a pot-bellied pig? Ooh. Wow. I actually owned a pot-bellied pig. And when I was in Georgia, my girlfriend at the time, she was from Germany, a German farmer who liked to bite my face. I just can't get over that one. Yeah, she had this thing about biting. But she had a farm. And when I lived with her, we fed the pot-bellied pig. And one thing about the pot-bellied pig was that it got a lot of love from us, got a lot of care from us, got a lot of attention from us. And it was the only pig on the farm. And so had we not given it that love, it wouldn't have gotten the attention from the outside. And it goes back to success. When we are successful, we are all alone. That person to go, when we're successful, we start to get, but to get there, you got to be willing to be alone. You got to be willing to do it by yourself. And I don't mean you're going to be successful by yourself, but you're going to be in a place where a lot of people are going to tell you it can't be done. A lot of people are going to hate on you. A lot of people are going to make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about. And you may not know what you're talking about, but as long as you understand that I'm here, I can do it, I got to do it, I got to push myself and get to that point, you will become that pot-bellied pig where people start to give you love and attention, because you had to be alone first. You had to be comfortable with being alone and doing it by yourself before you can do it with other people. And once you're comfortable with that moment of, okay, this is as far as I can take it by myself, now I need to get to that further point. Once you're confident enough to get up, get out and get something, as we say, and take action, you'll start to make success, and you'll start to see that come back to you. And you'll start to eat well. You'll start to eat everything. I don't know if that's good. You start to eat everything. I don't know if that's actually good, but.
Awesome.